and we are sitting in this place. This place is called the Surabhi Kunj, about which the bhajan that we actually sang now. So this Surabhi Kunj is also a residence of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. For a few years, he actually stayed here. And also later on, he stayed in the Swananda Sukhada Kunja. So that is the next place that we will be going there. And there, as Kartikeya was mentioning, there is the room of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and then Bhajan Kutir of Gaur Krishodas Babaji Maharaj, and the room from where like Bhaktivinoda Thakur saw that yoga peach, no? Like yesterday, day before yesterday, you might have heard about this yesterday, right? This group went. So yoga peach is the appearance place of Lord Chaitanya, and so Bhaktivinoda Thakur had the vision, from that place, the next place that we will be going. So from there, he could able to see that place, with so much of effulgence that was coming. So, anyways, now we are in Surabhi Kunj. Now, before we start the Dham Mahatmya, so we will just discuss the meaning of the bhajan that we have just sung. Till what time? Oh, till what time? 7:20. Oh, okay. We started off really late. Okay. So, this bhajan, it's very amazing. It is the root of all the preaching activities that we are doing. So, now we are in Bangalore. Now we have different centers. That's generally called as Namahatta. So, Namahatta means like a place, a marketplace of the holy name. So, where the holy name is being distributed, right? So, a center, from where the holy name is distributed. And a smaller version of this Namahatta is the Bhakti Vrikshas, that we actually do. So now here, Bhaktivinoda Thakur actually writing this song. For the first time, this Namahatta is being opened. He is the one who is the pioneer of systematizing the preaching and making like all the distribution of the holy name or distribution of this preaching activities in a very systematic way. Like we will be astonished what ways like he actually organized the whole preaching activities. So the first of its kind, like first of you can say the first. So the first Bhakti center, it started off from here. You can say like that. So it is mentioned that Surabhi Kunjete Namer Hatta Kuleche. So in this place, Surabhi Kunj, the Namahatta is opened. And then Bada Majar Katha Thai. No, like बहुत मजा चल रहा है उधर. No. And what is that? Shraddha Mulya Shuddha Naam Se Hatete Bikai. So here in this marketplace, the holy name is getting distributed or sold. And what is the price that a person has to pay for it? Shraddha, no faith. Now, what kind of faith that you possess, and based on that, you will get that level of holy name, that depth of holy name. And Jata Bhakta Vrindabashi, so there is so many devotees actually are approaching, to purchase the holy name. And Adhikari Dekhe Naam Beche Darokashi. So there is one in charge of this place. Who is the in charge of the Namahatta? Huh? Yeah. Nityananda Prabhu. Yeah. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time is like much later to Nityananda Prabhu. So maybe 200-300 years, 300 or 400 years later, to Nityananda Prabhu. So, but then, like this mood is very, very important. It is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they are distributing the holy name. And so only they have the capacity to liberate people. It's like if some rescue team is there, if they are like lifting somebody, who's there below. And so there is an strong, powerful engine that is there, or some like, what is that, where the rope is coming. And on the strength of that, somebody can shake the rope and get the rope to the person and things like that. But only that mission has the capacity to lift a person up. So in the same way, we have Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Panchatattva. They have the capacity to lift the person, and we are just simply trying to reach the rope to the people. Like people have to catch the rope, and Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they will lift us up, right? So, and here, our Nityananda Prabhu, he is examining each and every person. We may bring in, so many devotees, So, but then Nityananda Prabhu will examine each and every person, what kind of faith this person has got. And based on that, he will actually give the holy name. Right? And then, Jadi Nama Kinbe Bhai, if you also want to purchase the holy name, then Amar Sange Chalo Mahajaner Khacha Jai. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling you, go with me. So I will take you to Nityananda Prabhu, and then we will purchase. No? And then he is mentioning, Tumi Kinbe Krishna Naam, you will purchase the Krishna's holy name, and Dasturi Loiba Ami Purna Habe Kam. So I will get commission. No? So commission is also in terms of holy name. So that means if you have faith, no, according to that you can purchase holy name. And if you introduce more people into Krishna consciousness, you will get more commission, no, more holy name. No, you can get more holy name in that way, right? So, and then Bada Doyal Nityananda. No, the person in the shop, the shopkeeper is a very, very merciful person. And Shraddha Matra Loy then Parama Ananda. So, like, he just accepts your faith and he gives the topmost of happiness. No, that is the holy name. And Ek Bar Dekle Chakshe Jal, Gaur Bole Nitai Den, Sakala Sambal. So, if somebody calls out to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, oh Gauranga, no, go please, no, help me, I am so fallen. And then, no, if they cry out, no, to Lord Chaitanya, seeing that Nityananda Prabhu will give, no, all the benefits, no. If you want to please Nityananda Prabhu, you have to chant the names of Gauranga, right? So, in material world, if you want to please somebody, you have to chant his name. So, but in spiritual equation, it doesn't work like that. So, if you want to please Srimati Radharani, you have to chant Krishna's names. If you want to please Krishna, you have to chant Srimati Radharani's name. No, it's all like different actually. No, they don't like to hear their name so much. Of course, Krishna is the enjoyer, Bhogi. No, he likes to hear his name. But all other people, they like to hear the names of Lord Krishna. So, and they will become so happy if we chant the names of Krishna. And then Shuddha Krishna Shiksha. He will give pure teachings of Krishna. And Jati Dana Vidya Bala Na Kare Apeksha. He doesn't see which kind of a background he is coming from. With Jati, with how much of education he has got, and how much of physical strength he has got. No, that is all not taken into account. Only thing that taken into account is, what is the thing that is taken into account? Shraddha. No? So, and what other parameter is there to get more holy name? Bring other people into Krishna consciousness. No, you'll get commission also, right? So, faith and then preaching. So, these two things actually brings in more holy name into our life. And Amani Chade Maya Jal, Grihe Tako, Bane Tako, Na Take Janjal. So, it is like either you stay in the home or you stay in the temple, or here it is mentioned about forest. So wherever you want, you stay. But the thing is, you have to chant the names of the Lord, you have to invest faith, and you have to pray to Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda that please deliver me. And then our Naika Kalir boy. So now there is no more fear of Kali. So Kali Yuga, how it actually functions, it engages people in the 4 sinful habits. So, but when somebody takes the name of the Lord in this way, so then there is no fear of Kali. Achandale den naam nitai doyamai. Even to the Chandal, even to the dog eaters, Nityananda Prabhu is giving this holy name. And Bhakti Vinod Daki Koi. Daki means to call out. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur is calling out. So where will you get such kind of an offer? So you are getting the offer of life, So you should come on. Nitai Charan Bina ar nahi ashray. So there is no better shelter than Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet. So please come and please take this shelter of Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet. So in this way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is actually like wonderfully, calling out to devotees, and he is mentioning that, even during Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time, he had expanded this Namahatta all over the Bengal, and he had made gully mein like, Namahattas were opened and so much of wonderful preaching happened at that time. So this, our Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time. And then his glorious son, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he expanded the mission all over India. And then his glorious disciple, Bhaktivedanta Swami, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So he expanded the mission all over the world, right? So it is very important, these acharyas, they worked very, very hard. So for Srila Prabhupada, most of the things were already set up. So for Bhaktivinoda Thakur to start his preaching, no, he had to find one single copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita for 12 years. No, after that he could get. So for us, if we go in the, like in our gift shop, like, no, people will say like, no, please take one set of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And no, like when Gaur Purnima Nityanan Triyadashi comes, like, no, we no encourage people, please take, karke. But for Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he had to search and no, like he could not get even one single copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita. So that was the condition. And in fact, in the name of Krishna consciousness, so many other useless things were being propagated. And in fact, no, it was in such a condition. If somebody says, I am following Krishna consciousness, means people will spit at their face. No, these people are, what is that, debauchees or gundas, and no, that kind of image no, was there. And because, like, for a lot of period of time after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so after great acharyas like Narottam Das Thakur, Shamanand Pandit, and great people came in, and after that there was a huge gap, where the preaching was not happening, and it is Bhaktivinoda Thakur who established this. He who revived this preaching mission, and then he prayed to the Supreme Lord that I want to have a very powerful son, who would take this mission and spread further, right? So in this way, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was born, and they are very glorious residents. We will actually go to see them. So in that way, like, we should all be very grateful, to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and grateful to this place. And this is where all the preaching activities, of the modern era actually started. So now we will go into the Dham Mahatmya a little bit. So here we are sitting in the Godrum Dvip. And this island actually represents Kirtana, and it corresponds to the city of Nandishwara. So that is the town of Nanda Maharaj. So Nandishwara in Braja. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur actually writes some nice songs and compositions about this whole Navadvip area. So in that, like about Godrum Dvip, he is writing, there is no place in the three worlds which can compare to this Godrum Dvip. So if somebody has an opportunity, he should simply worship this forest of Godrum. He should simply worship the forest of Godrum. So like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, now we can see that he had established his residence of all Navadvip. He has established his residence here in this place, right? So that also goes to say, like, the modern day discoverer of all these places, he has chosen to stay here. So it's a very, very important place. So he mentions that if you will, what is that? If you just worship, this forest of Godrum, so you will very soon behold the pastimes of Lord Gaura. Then you can easily you can easily enter into the pastimes of Shri Radha and Krishna. So that's the amazing glory of this place. And then he continues that Lord Chaitanya had wonderful pastimes in this place. So what he used to do is, he used to come crossing the river. Lord Chaitanya's house is, where Yogapeeth is there. That's the place of Lord Chaitanya's house. And then he used to come crossing the river here. And then he would have some snacks of milk products. And then he would herd cows, in this place, along with other gopas, other cowherds. He would herd cows in this place. And then at that time, so all the gopas, every day they are coming and herding cows. So they develop nice friendship. So these cowherds, one of the cowherd men, cowherd boy, he would say that, you are a Gopal, you tend cows so nicely. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Okay, so you tend the cows so nicely. So, like, why are you there? Why are you wearing this Brahman kind of attire? So, like, now he is Vishwambar Mishra, So, like Jagannath Mishra's son, Vishwambar Mishra. He's a Brahmana, like, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. He's born in a Brahmana family. So, but then in the previous incarnation, like Krishna appeared in which family? He appeared in Kshatriya family, but then he went to Vrindavan and he did the Vaishya activity because he's Supreme Lord. He can do anything he wants. So but then originally, he likes to identify himself as a cowherd. That is his identity. Right? So, like now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is going here. He's coming to this area, to this forest, and he's herding cows with other boys, and the other boys are commenting that, you do this job very nicely. why are you wearing a Brahmin thread and no, like, why are you appearing like a Brahmana? So like, you should just stay with us and you should herd cows, no? So that's you look to be like a cowherd boy, and then we will do this cow herding nicely over here. And another Gopa would say with great affection, no, he would give him no yogurt mixed with condensed milk. And then another Gopa, no, he would be agitated just by seeing the beautiful, wonderful form of Lord Chaitanya. And then another Gopa, like he would bring nice fruits, flowers, and so many nice offerings to him. And then he would say, no, oh brother, like, no, come home, come to my home every single day. No. And then another Gopa would say, see, you are the worshipable deity of the Brahmanas. No, Go Brahmana Hitayacha. No, so Lord Krishna is worshipable deity of the Brahmanas. But then he is mentioning you are the very purpose of very purpose of life of the Gopas. So they may worship you over there, but you should live with us. And then we can never leave you. No, you are the only object of our meditation. And then another Gopa is saying, you see, the cows, like all the cows that we are herding, so they are not grazing at all. No, they are just simply looking at you and they are not grazing. And they are not even caring for their calves. No, they are simply, their attention is simply fixed upon you. And then one of the Gopas would say that since it is getting very late to your home, so you go now. No, Nandama, sorry, like our Sachimata will be looking for you. So, but then tomorrow you come back and I will give you nice yogurt, curd, and condensed milk and things like that. So, Praloban there, and for that, so that he will come. So, you should not become late. No, you should come on time. And then in this way, Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, so they would play so many wonderful cowherd pastimes, in this forest. And every day they used to come here and they used to enact these pastimes. And if there is enough time, so they would also go to Ganga and they would take bath and then they would return to Sachimata's home. So, and like Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes all this meditation. So this is all the meditation of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He writes all of them. And then he says that, when will that day be mine? No, when will I see the pure love-laden Gaura performing his pastimes at Godrum in the mood of a cowherd boy, playing with cowherd friends, longing for that day, I will reside at my house in Godrum. So this is the mood with which Bhaktivinoda Thakur is actually living, in this place. So this goes to, give a very, very important message for us. So this is the way the acharyas actually are showing us how to perform the devotional service. Devotional service initially, like when we do, so we are just, doing some rounds and, we are trying to, listen to Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and things like that. But then as we make progress, so we need to have the attraction for the Supreme Lord and we need to have, intense desire to take part, in the activities or in the pastimes of the Supreme Lord. And so one of the important pastimes, of the Supreme Lord is chanting the names of the Lord, right? So it is, in the Shiva Sangan, you might have heard, the Shiva Sangan is compared to which place in Vrindavan? Rasasthali, where, Krishna performs his Rasa Leela. And what is the speciality of the Rasa Leela? Krishna is present with every single gopi, right? So that is the speciality of the Rasa Leela. And Hare Krishna mantra, Sankirtan, it is also the same thing. The Hare Krishna mantra is present with every single person. So everybody is chanting the names of the Lord. And this important Leela, before even thinking of entering into any other Leela, so we should think of entering into this Leela. So when will that day come? When I will chant the names of the Lord and I will be able to hear every single syllable very clearly, right? So that's a very important entry into the Leela of the Lord. We should understand that it's a very, very great blessings that the Lord is giving to us, if we are able to do this thing, right? And we should long for that day. When will that day be mine? Today also, like it went and mind wandered here and there, and I could not able to chant properly. So will I be able to do it tomorrow? Will I be able to do it day after? So when will the Lord be merciful to me? Then I will be able to chant in this way, right? So in this way, like we should actually offer prayers to Krishna, prayers to Panchatattva, and prayers to the spiritual master and Srila Prabhupada. So and personalities like Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So by their grace, we will be able to do it, so that the only thing that is stopping us is that like here it was mentioned very clearly, there is no other, there is no shortage of the holy name that is there. no, supply is unlimited. And the person who is distributing Nityananda Prabhu, no, it is mentioned Badodayal Nityananda. He is ready to give to anyone and everyone. And in spite of that, if we are not getting, what is the reason? We don't have sufficient faith or we are committing offenses. No. So that is the only thing that can actually stop us, no, from no getting to hear the holy name very intensely. Right. So here there is a nice description about how this name of the Dvip actually comes, Godrum. So in the original Navadvip Mandal Parikrama, so that is original Navadvip Mandal Parikrama was conducted by Nityananda Prabhu himself, no? And then the participants of that parikrama were like personalities like Sri Jiva Goswami and Srivas Thakur and no personalities like that. No, they were the original this one. And then this place is known as Godrum because a Surabhi cow actually resides in this place, always resides in this place. And then Indra, when he commits offense against Krishna, no, what is that? He sends very, very harsh rainfall in Vrindavan. And then all the Brajavasis are tormented because of that harsh rainfall. And Krishna had to lift Govardhan and he happily had his pastimes, underneath the Govardhan. And like, see now, one question that devotees ask. So, did Brahma do biggest offense or Indra do biggest offense? No, Brahma actually stole away all the cowherd boys and calves, and safely he kept them sleeping. In the in the cave. And then Indra, he sent heavy rains to Vrindavan. So, like, who did bigger offense? Why Brahma? He separated devotees from Krishna. So, in this one very important equation that we can actually see, the devotees and Krishna, so both of them are ready to go through some difficult situations. No? So, in the Brahma's case, like Brahma safely kept them in sleeping position and he didn't have any this one. After some time, he wanted to return back also. So, but then he separated devotees and the Lord. That is considered to be a bigger pain than physically offering some pain. Like Indra was creating physical disturbance. But that is okay. But underneath Govardhan, everybody were together. So like that was one good thing that Indra actually did. So like he brought all the devotees. Everybody had this anxiety that morning time, like all the parents and elderly gopis, they are having nice time with Krishna. And in the daytime, Krishna has nice time with the gopas and all other devotees are in so much of anxiety. And in the night time, so the younger gopis, they are getting association of Krishna. So, but all of them used to feel so much of separation from Krishna and the rest of the time, So like Krishna is there with us for some time, but then rest of the time we have to be there without him. So it is so very painful for them to pass that time. So Govardhan Leela is an amazing Leela where everybody had nice time. Everybody had nice time because throughout the day they had no association of Krishna. And outside so much of rain is happening, their house is getting washed off. Anything that may happen, like, it's okay. Even if our house gets washed off, even if our bank balance becomes zero, even if we lose our job or whatever it is, I want to be in association of Krishna. Actually, that is the definition of devotee. Devotee means what? Like, I don't want any other this one if I want, if I have to trade off this association of Krishna, right? So, and Brajavasis were like that. And if we want to go back home, back to Goloka Vrindavan, and we have to get this mood, we have to get this mood like, kuch bhi ho jaye. I want to be in association of Krishna, right? So that is the mood of Goloka Vrindavan. And that's the training that we are going through in the form of chanting the names of Lord Krishna. So Golokera Premadana Harinam Sankirtan. So this Harinam Sankirtan, by chanting, so we will actually be able to get this mood of Goloka Vrindavan. So now, so Indra, he committed this offense and then he came back and he begged forgiveness with Surabhi Mata. He thought that, Krishna will not even give a look at, Indra. So he took Surabhi. So like Lord Krishna is very, very favorable, to go Brahmana Hitayacha. Always he is very favorable to cows and the Brahmanas, And that is why it is mentioned in any place where there is cow is protected, Brahmanas are worshipped, and the Supreme Lord is worshipped, that place will flourish like anything. That's the sign of great flourishing. This one in Srimad Bhagavatam again and again, this principle has been mentioned. So Indra knew that principle, and then he brought Surabhi cow and he begged for forgiveness. But then, Lord did not even give any interest or any this one to hear his prayers. No, he just did prayers and then he went off. No, so but then he was consulting Mother Surabhi that it doesn't seem like Lord Krishna has accepted my prayers. He has forgiven me. So and also even if he forgives, what if I do the same mistake again? No, it's quite possible. Even in Krishna Lila itself. So when after all these things, no, Indra, did he commit any other mistake in Krishna Lila? So Krishna and Rukmani, right? Krishna and Satyabhama, when they went to heavenly planets to return the stolen ring of Aditi, no, mother of Indra. So mother of Indra, which demon? Like Narakasur. No, he had stolen Indra's mother's, what is that, ring, no, Kundala, no. So he had stolen. And then, Krishna is promptly going to return back. Krishna is not nobody's servant. He doesn't need to return back Indra's, family property. No, it's not at all needed for him to do all this thing. But he is going and giving. And then he is the master of entire creation. And he uprooted on Parijata tree from heavenly planet. He wanted to bring it to earth, on the request of Satyabhama, and Indra becomes again angered, and then he fights with Krishna. So that is why it is mentioned that when Indra actually offends Brahaspati in Srimad Bhagavatam, so in that chapter, Indra actually criticizes him. No, to hell with my position, to hell with this position of Indra. So this is so intoxicating. So many times I have to remind myself, like the Lord is the master and I'm the part and parcel of him. I have to render service to him. So many times I have to remind myself, and again I keep forgetting. I get intoxicated by my position, and I again and again keep doing these mistakes. So now Indra wants a permanent solution. Kitna bar hoga aisa, like I have to do mistake and then I have to ask forgiveness. Again do mistake, again ask forgiveness. After some time, Lord will say no, there is no point in forgiving you. Get lost, So Indra wanted to have a permanent solution, and he is praying to Mother Surabhi, and Surabhi actually gives a solution. See, you maintaining your position as Indra and then offering some official prayers and going off. No, your contamination is not going to go off. No, you have to go to Navadvip Dham. There, the Supreme Lord in the form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So he is going to appear, and it is his eternal Dham. Even before Lord Chaitanya appears, always this is Dham of Lord Chaitanya. And you might have heard in other pastimes also, Lord Chaitanya many times, even in Satya Yuga, has given darshan to many devotees in this place. Right? And so Indra accepted. He came to this place and he worshipped the Gauranga Mahaprabhu in this place. And then Mahaprabhu appeared after some time. And then he was smiling. And then it is mentioned he was very gracious and he is the embodiment of all the rasas. And such a wonderful personality. He appears and he smiles and he tells to Indra that I know your desire. So I will soon appear in this place to perform my pastimes. And at that time, you can also come and you can also take part in my pastimes. And then if you chant the names of the Lord, in this way, so you will not be touched by Maya. And after saying this, he disappeared. So in this Leela, yesterday we saw that in the marriage pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you will see that many Brahmanas came. So there is X number of Brahmanas are there in Navadvip. So, but in the marriage attendance, there is 100x of Brahmanas are coming. Where are these people coming from? So it is mentioned that all the demigods were coming and taking part in the marriage of this one. So probably Indra and Sachi also would have come and took part in the Vesha of Brahmanas. And also they would have practiced chanting of holy names. So, and it is mentioned that anyone who resides here, preparing a hut and resides here, I am not sure if you reside in Gada Bhavan or Gita Bhavan, you will get the benefit or not. But in the Dham Mahatmya, it is mentioned if you put a hut and not having much or not having any bank account or bank balance and things like that, that means taking complete shelter of Lord Chaitanya. And if you reside here and worship Lord Chaitanya by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, you will definitely attain the lotus feet of the Lord. So I'm not sure, if we have bank balance and if we reside in some AC room and things like that, we will get this benefit or not. But just a disclaimer, no. So then we also have the story of Markandeya Rishi. So this is also, in the Mahatmya it is mentioned. So Markandeya Rishi, he worships Lord Shiva and he gets a benediction. He will remain alive, for 7 kalpas. 7 kalpas means how much it is? 7 days. 7 days of Brahma. So in one day of Brahma, 1,000 times Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga happens. And like that 1,000 times this cycle happens, it is called one kalpa. And like that 7 kalpas, he will live. So when getting benediction, it's like almost like Chiranjeevi, like he was very happy. And then he didn't know one clause that, in between the kalpas or also like in between even one day of Brahma also, there is 14 times the whole universal government changes, and during that time devastation happens. Universal devastation happens, partial or complete universal devastation happens. And when the universal devastation happens, so much of flood will come. All the waters will swell up and everywhere it will only be flood and flood and flood. And Markandeya Rishi, he had to float in this flood. And he will not die also. He will be floating. He'll be like tossed in the waves of waters of devastation. And that is not like our Ganga. It is like, it is more violent and very, stormy and things like that. That kind of this one, he has to face, in between every day of Brahma. And it is like one day of Brahma, how long it is, and the same length is the night of Brahma. And the whole night, this, devastation and, night time, like they will sleep in the body of Mahavishnu. But then for quite a long period of time, they have to meet this devastation. And Markandeya Rishi, he used to think, what kind of a boon I got from Lord Shiva, to live for such a long time. I have to go through all this difficult situation. Right? So when he was floating in that way and he was completely unconscious, so this place, this Navadvip, and few other places also of this nature is there. Jagannath Puri, Navadvip and Vrindavan and some of these places, these places doesn't get inundated by the waters of devastation. During that time, these places, as such, they remain. And how do they remain? In the first session also, we discussed about this point. This dam actually exists in multiple different stratas. What we are seeing now, like with the cement stones and things like that, this is one level of darshan of the dam. But then there is completely a different dimension that is there. So the dam exists in different dimension, right? So, and it is in that particular, this one it is mentioned that this Godrum Dvip, this Mother Surabhi was there and she actually rescued, Markandeya Rishi. And suddenly in midst of all the devastation, he is seeing such a wonderful, glorious place, which is shining like anything. And it is mentioned that Shatakoti Kroshas, So actually here we see that Godrum Dvip is like of 16 kroshas. Kroshas is a measurement of area. So like square feet kind of an area, it is kroshas. So I don't know how many square feet is one krosha. So but then 16 kroshas is this Godrum Dvip. But then when in the original spiritual form, when Markandeya Rishi got the darshan, he saw it as Shatakoti kroshas. That is Shata means 100 and Koti means 1 crore. This one 100 into crores, 100 crores like kroshas, that much big it was there. And there was a huge banyan tree, and this Mother Surabhi also was residing here, and he could able to get shelter in this place. And then he also got milk and other subsistence from Mother Surabhi. And Mother Surabhi, he asked Mother Surabhi, you see, like this kind of torment I have to go through again and again. So then Mother Surabhi told, see, you make your residence in this Godrum Dvip. So anytime devastation comes, you will not be affected. This place is very safe. And then you worship Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu in this place, right? So in this way, like, he stays here and he worships. And Mother Surabhi says, you should worship Lord Chaitanya and give up your bhakti and mukti, give up your desire for sense gratification and liberation. And you worship Lord Chaitanya here, you will definitely attain the grace of Srimati Radharani and you will enter into Vrajadham. So this is something that is mentioned here, right? And then Surabhi Kunj, we discussed about this place. So this place is the starting of the preaching mission. So, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, actually, okay, Surabhi Kunj is the place where Indra and Surabhi comes and performs their tapasya. So that is this place. And then now this wonderful Gaudiya Math is there, and our Maharaj, very amazing personality. Like whenever you come here, you can meet Maharaj. He is like a mother, he feeds you so wonderfully and he takes care of devotees so nicely, right? So, and then Bhaktivinoda Thakur actually stayed here in this place, for a few years, and he started his Namahatta preaching here. And it is non-different from Surabhi Vana in Vrindavan, right? So this is very, very auspicious place. And it is mentioned, this place fulfills all the desires of the devotees, all the spiritual desires of the devotees. So if you have any strong desire that, when will I be able to chant the names of the Lord nicely? Or when will I be able to become an intense devotee? Or when will I be able to preach and make others, distribute this holy name to other devotees? So the other people. So like in this way, like we can have some nice, strong spiritual desire, and Lord will definitely fulfill those desires. So, and it is again mentioned here, one who builds a cottage and worships Lord Chaitanya here, and he will get intense absorption to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then the next place that we will go is Swananda Sukhada Kunja. So that is Bhaktivinoda Thakur's place. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, later he shifted to that place. And it is mentioned, Bhaktivinoda Thakur he was a magistrate, and he was a very, very respectable government official during the British Empire. And he was given nice facilities in the main cities, main places where he was staying. He was even the magistrate of Jagannath Puri for quite a good amount of time. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur actually was born there. And later on they shifted here. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to stay in this remote, very, very remote place. And the British government, acknowledging the importance of the Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they laid a special railway track to his home. Only for him. Only for him, only for his house, there was a special railway track that is made. So that is the glory of this Acharya. Even in the government service that he was doing, he was so much regarded, actually. And so we will go to that wonderful place, that wonderful house where Bhaktivinoda Thakur stayed. So, and he writes, he actually stayed in that place, and he wrote so many different books, and he wrote all those books in this wonderful dwelling. And then he also discovered Lord Chaitanya's birthplace, that is the Yoga Peeth. From you will all, you'll get the opportunity to go up. We have. Yeah. So we will all be allowed, Kartikeya Prabhu mercifully, is allowing all of you to go to that upstairs of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house. It's very narrow path. Only one devotee can go up or come down. So we have time, so we can go and come. So it's a very, very amazing place. Wherever these great personalities, they stayed there. So it is generally called as the Baitak or Shripad. So where this wonderful devotees, they stayed and performed their bhajan, it's very, very purifying. So when we even go to that place, don't touch the articles that are there. So it is preserved. So even that environment itself will purify us so much. So we will go to that place. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur staying there, he saw this Mayapur area, and he saw this Yoga Peeth place, and you might have heard that pastimes there. And so Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Samadhi also is said to be there. And then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Bhajan Kutir is there. So Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he is a Siksha disciple of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and he would come often to meet and hear from Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And whenever he would come, so he would stay in a small place, small dwelling. So that is called Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Bhajan Kutir. So that is also very purifying. So he would chant constantly the Harinam. He would chant intensely and constantly the Harinam. So we are having the good fortune of having darshan and being there in that environment, right? And also it is mentioned, Bhaktivinoda Thakur saw a very golden city. He just not saw the Yoga Peeth, the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya. He even envisioned a golden city in Mayapur. And we are seeing slowly it is getting manifested, right? So Dvip is just one portion of this. So there is going to be a very elaborate Ganga Ghat that is going to come, and there is going to be like many different projects that is going to come, which is going to make it a very amazing city, a city altogether. In fact, the Acharyas had a desire. This place, this Mayapur, should have a completely different economy, So it should not have rupee to transact with. It will have Gauranga. Coins will be named Gauranga and they will be transacting in Gauranga. So like that, this Acharyas had such kind of vision and it will manifest, right? So if people are the one who are maintaining the economy, and if bulk of the people become devotees, they will topple this economy and they'll bring another economy, right? So it is quite easy to do that, only if more and more people become devotees. And then we have so in the way we take darshan, so the moment we enter into that next place where we go, Swananda Sukada Kunja, so the moment we enter, immediately at the entrance, there is a Shiva Linga that is there. So that is considered to be the Kshetrapala. And then, so we will go to the Bhaktivinoda Thakur's, the main temple that is there, will have the Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Murti. So we will pay obeisances there. And then if we try to do a parikrama, so when you take right of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's, this one, deity, so there you will find Gaur Gadadhar deities. That's also worshipped by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And then, so we will also see one shrine, which is in memory of Krishnadas Babaji, so who is a very nice servant of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And also Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj Samadhi Mandir, it is also there. And in the upstairs, we have the opposite to the Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Murti, there is a small stairs. So in the upstairs, we have the house of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So one room is of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and another room is of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And it is mentioned that this is such an amazing place. Okay, so also like another thing is mentioned, Bhaktivinoda Thakur predicted that a great devotee will appear, and he will spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. That prediction he made in this place. And our dear Srila Prabhupada actually come to fulfill that prediction. And this place is also non-different from Swananda Sukada Kunja. So this Swananda Sukada Kunja, what the name that is given to Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house. So that is actually the name of the private garden of Lalita Sakhi, near to Radhakund. So it is non-different from that place. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur's, he reveals this identity in his bhajan. He says, my small cottage situated in this brilliant Swananda Sukada Kunja. So in that place I will reside and I will chant Hare Krishna mantra. And what will I do while chanting? I will eagerly hanker, when will I get the opportunity to serve the Lord and his associates, right? So this mood that we can see, that all the acharyas, they are saying, they want to reside in the holy place, they want to chant the names of the Lord, and then they want to maintain an intense desire to be engaged in the service of Radha and Krishna. So this is very important component, The bhakti is a very powerful mechanism. So if you reside in the Dham, if you chant Hare Krishna, and you think that, I want to become, great materialist, only that will come true, So you will not become a devotee, because they will fulfill your desire, right? So it is very important that we have spiritual desire. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur also reveals this place as non-different from Nandagram. And amazing this one, the Swananda Sukada Kunja where we are going to go, 4 acharyas of our line. So they used to come together there and they used to discuss Krishna Katha. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. All of them would congregate there. What a powerful place. It's such an amazing place that we have come. And there is many other places in this Godrum Dvip. I will just simply take the names of those places just for our purification. There is Suvarna Vihar. So like one king called Suvarna Sena. So he got the darshan of the Lord there. And then Amragat. So like during Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. So once Lord Chaitanya actually put mango seed into the ground because devotees were hungry. And within no time, a mango tree came. And in this mango tree, huge mangoes, without seed, without skin, directly you can eat and full of juice. So for 1 year, the devotees, every day they used to go there, they used to eat that. And after 1 year, Lord Chaitanya made the tree to vanish, So still that place is there. So like that is called Amragat. So now nice mango garden is being cultivated there. And there is Narsimapalli. So like Lord Narsima's place. So it is, no, it dates back to Satya Yuga. So it is mentioned that Lord Narsimha, after killing Hiranyakashipu, he came and washed his hands here. No, so many places of this nature is there. This is also one place, one such place like that. And we have Harihar Kshetra, so which is Gupta, no, Kashi, that is there here. And then Alakananda river is also amazing place. And Gaurdaha, no, that is another place where it's almost like Kalia Daha in this one Kalia lake in Vrindavan. So there Kalia was disturbing, no, like that particular lake, and then Krishna actually subdued Kalia. So here there was a no crocodile that was disturbing the devotees or the people around. So everybody would fear to go to that lake. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he delivered that crocodile and he sent the crocodile back to its original place. No, it was a Deva Sishu, it was a no, it was a heavenly resident because of a curse. No, he had to become a crocodile. Yeah, here we have that Gaurdaha custom. So, and Lord Chaitanya, no, he actually touched the crocodile, and that no child actually no went back to the heavenly planets, no, and did Hare Krishna mantra in heavenly planets. Right. So in this way, like this is such a wonderful dweep that we have come. As Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling, no, like just worship this place, you will get all your spiritual perfection. So let's pray to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, let's pray to Gaur Nitai, and let's pray to this divine forest of Godrum Dvip, that all our spiritual desires be fulfilled and we may attain the lotus feet of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Also, like, if devotees would like, you can contribute something. It holds good to every place that we go, even small or big, whatever it is. All these dams, that is there. Like is of, they are subsisting based on the donations that come from the devotees. We are preaching in Bangalore, so like we get so much of, this one's like means of sustenance. But here, whoever visitors come, if they contribute something, that's the way all these places are maintained. So you can kindly contribute. Surabhi Kunj. There is some. Okay, okay. There is some book on Surabhi Kunj. If devotees like, you can take that as well. Hare Krishna. Okay. They will up 50 rupees one book. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Dhruv, for helping us on